free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Do you know in the beginning hour of Baldur's Gate 3, you can get a very powerful secret greatsword, the Evernburn Blade. This weapon not only has very high slashing damage, but also deals additional fire damage. You will be using this sword for a very long time into the game. It also has an arcane flame that cannot be quenched, so that means the sword is also ever burning. But it is guarded by a powerful optional boss, General Zhalk. In this video, I will give you a walkthrough of the beginning area and show you a strategy to make the fight against General Zhalk much easier, even on Tactician difficulties. Now we just woke up on the ship. Let's go this way, upwards. Walk along the platform. And we can see a chest in front of us. Loot the chest and make sure you pick up the chest into your inventory. We will be using that as a part of the strategy. Now from here we are coming down. There's a second chest in the same room, just over here. So let's just head towards that. Again, load the chest and pick up the chest into our inventory. And now we're ready to go into the next room. You can also loot all the dead bodies in the room so that you can get a few more resources. Now from here, we're getting onto this platform. And it is actually an elevator. And from here we will be getting a little pad for us.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us. Please.
Now you might feel the perception, but it doesn't really matter that much. We just need to ask him what he needs us to do.
Remove us from this body, from this case. Free us, please.
So depends on your starting class, you can choose different options. For me, I'm a paladin, I have very high strength, so I'll be using the strength option.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist...
Now here comes another check, which always requires dexterity. This one is a little bit difficult, so make sure you save before this encounter. And for me, I'm a Dark Urge, so I do have advantage. Oh, I cannot say that doesn't look painful.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
There we go, he's our friend now.
Creature pauses.
Look how adorable he is.
Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Now from here we're ready to go save Shadowheart, which is another companion we can get from the starting area. Now here's the tank that's holding Shadowheart. It's pretty hard to miss because she has been yelling all the time. But what's more important is the Nautiloid tank next to it. Make sure we pick it up, and this will help us against General Zhalk.
You are beautiful.
before we save Shadowheart, we can just follow this little intellect devourer into the next room. And in the far side of the room, we can see another chest, and that's where we're going to be going. Remember to do this body to get a room to save Shadowheart. Again, pick up the chest. Now that's all prepared, we can go ahead and save Shadowheart.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate? Suddenly you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
This one has a very low DC check. It's hard to imagine anyone can feel it. I do wonder, what if you feel?
The biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
Shadowheart and Lae'zel never get along, so if you take them at the same time as your travel companion, you will hear a lot of argument between them.
Because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right.
Now she's right, we're all prepared, and it's time to defeat General Zhalk and get off the ship. Now let's come this way to the helm.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
And make sure to save here, but don't go into the door yet. First, let's choose Shadowheart and press K on the keyboard to open up the skill menu. And we want to remove a couple of unnecessary spells and take something else. Command is mandatory, and this is crucial for us to win the fight. Now, the second spell can be Bless or the protection from good and evil. You can take either of them, both will work. But we cannot use them at the same time because they all require concentration. Now the spell is ready. This is the time we use our chest. Simply put on the chest in the pathway and stack them up. This is to create an obstacle so that the reinforcement cannot enter the room while we are fighting General Zhalk. Once you finish the position in the chest, if you try to walk out and it says cannot get there, that means we have blocked it correctly. Now looks like we're ready, let's trigger the cutscene.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Now, normally, you don't have to do this fight at all. You can simply run to the end of the room, connect to the console, and you will be successfully escape the ship and leaving the tutorial area. But today, we will be doing this fight. Now you can see our Us companion is very useful in this case. For Shadowheart, we want to use Command on General Zhalk. Now let's just move a little bit closer and use Command Drop. And he dropped the weapon, so that was very lucky on our side. Now the rest of the fight should be fairly easy. For Laziel, we want to go ahead and reach the weapon.
Where do I go from here?
And the rest of people can slowly clear out the rest of the room.
Kill, kill, kill again.
Well, that is if I don't miss.
We must take the transponder.
Concentrate.
Now we want to use the next spell slot of Shadowheart with Blast. So first, let's make sure we get everyone in range.
Blood comes easy these days. Breathe deep and move.
Let's end this.
We're going to blast the Manflayer, Laziel, and Shadowheart. They are our main damage dealers. For Laziel, we should be able to come over and pick up the sword. And make sure to equip the sword immediately. As you can see, the damage is much higher than the one we're currently using. Now from here, again, we have two options. Because we already get the sword, which is what we are after. So that means we can simply run away and escape from the ship. Or we can finish the fight, which shouldn't take too long. With General Zhalk missing his sword, he wouldn't be able to do much damage. We can either run him down normally, or we can also pick up all the tanks around the room and create an explosion to finish the rest of the fight much quicker. So from here, I'm going to speed up the fight. While we are surrounding General Zhalk, I'm just gonna go ahead and collect all the Nautiloid tank around the room. As you can see, the reinforcement has came, but they cannot enter the room because there's a few sturdy chests blocking their way, and there's no way they can break chest either. So we are pretty safe inside. When his health is low enough, we are ready to do the setup. Put down the tanks around the general as well as the Manflayer. And disengage, we want to continue to the end of the room. Trigger the cutscene.
Hurry, before they strike.
And make sure everyone is disengaged and runs far enough. And finally, we will be using Shadowheart's fire spell to blow up all the tanks, and hopefully they will both be dead. Well, the general still have 12 health left. I think that was due to some bad placement of the tanks. But it shouldn't be too difficult to clear him up. Now finally, they are all dead. loot the body, we are finally ready to go. Now there you have it. Not only you got the secret weapon, Everburn, but also defeated General Zhalk and got the achievement. I hope you find this video useful. Thanks for watching and see you next time.